morning, Aisha, and good morning to the viewers. Let's take a look at what the global setup has been over the course of last week and Friday particularly. Let's start by talking about Wall Street. Dow was up 0.2%, so was S&P 500 on Friday. Nasdaq was up 0.3%. So overall, decent day of trade for Wall Street on Friday. But for the course of the week, Dow was up 0.5%, Nasdaq was up about 1%, and S&P was up about 0.3%. So overall, the weekly move has also been largely positive for Wall Street. Markets were coming off a straight second positive week, and S&P 500 is now nearly only 1% away from its all-time high level. So watch out for that index particularly. Nasdaq and S&P are both on a 4-day winning streak, so that streak has continued for them. And softer year-on-year core PCE data, like Harsh was mentioning, that has already boosted hopes for a rate cut day after tomorrow. The outcome of the FOMC is going to be out, so watch out for that as well. The Bureau of Economic Analysis released the September PCE report. Remember, this is the delayed report on the back of the US government shutdown. This came softer at 2.8% compared to 2.9% on a year-on-year basis. So soft core PCE data, this put gold under pressure but did very well for the equity markets. But shifting focus to Europe, mixed Friday coming in. DAX was up about 0.5%, FTSE was down 0.5%, CAC 40 and Stock 600 were absolutely flat. Talking about Asia this morning, Japan is down 0.2%, and this is on the back of hotter than expected GDP data coming in. In fact, GDP fell at an annualized pace of 2.3% in Q3. The revised contraction that was done by the agencies showed that the initial reading was deeper at a 1.8% fall. So not looking good for Nikkei, but that recovery has happened from the day's low. Nikkei now absolutely flat. You have ASX also that's trading about flattish. Shanghai in the green about 0.5%, but Hang Seng about 0.5% in the red. Shifting focus to commodities on the back of softer than expected core PCE data in the US. Gold is under pressure, about 0.3% lower at $4,230 an ounce. You have silver at $58.3, which is down about 1.5%. WTI and Brent, so oil counters are trading flat. Dollar index has slipped below 99 now at 98.9, so watch out for that. But shifting focus to some commentary that we've been tracking, Donald Trump is in focus once again on the back of his comments. He's saying that the Netflix Warner Brothers market share could be a problem. The deal is a good one, but the cumulative market share post that is going to be a problem, and he's going to be a part of that deal. So that's the comments coming on the Netflix front. On Canada, he has said that he has a good relationship with Canada and they will work out their differences and resume trade talks once again. And lastly, let's talk about the comments coming in from Scott Bessent, who has said that the US has had a great holiday shopping season and the economy has been better than they had thought. We've had 4% GDP growth in the couple of quarters. They're going to be finishing the year despite the shutdown with 3% real GDP growth is the projection that Scott Bessent has shared. So yes, that's the wrap coming in from the global desk.